Hello, this is Cynthia Sue Larson with RealityShifters.com, and today I'd like to talk with you about faith and about this quality of faith that has a very deep presence to it. It's a sense of awareness, really, that there is a larger sentience, a larger state of goodness that fully surrounds and encompasses all that is. So whatever your spiritual path and your beliefs might be, hopefully within all of that you can imagine that there is such a divine sentience everywhere. And if it's difficult, just bear with me and I'll explain why it's useful and how to apply, if you will, such a sense of faith. In situations often in life, we recognize that circumstances fall outside of our control, that things could be happening that we have no ability physically to influence, that there's nothing that we can really do to improve the situation through our actions, our words, and that leaves us sometimes feeling a great deal of stress. And so when you find yourself in those kind of circumstances and you notice stress reactions occurring that might be happening in your body, feelings of tension, apprehension, or just a gripping sense of fear that might occur in the pit of your stomach, for example. These are indicators that it's time to go into a place, a deeper sense of faith. And how do we get there? Well, regardless of what your spiritual path might be, and I encourage you to keep on your path, if it's a good one, if it helps to make everything better for all it is. That's how you can tell you're on a good spiritual path. In that circumstance, recognize that love is always present within your being. And regardless what else may seem to be happening, love is stronger than every other energy. Love ensures that you and I and everything around us exist in a superposition of possible states. In other words, all of possibility is here, but it's also kind of out there in this imaginal realm, this field of possibility where it's entangled and interconnected as one. And so when you experience emotional and energetic shifts, by having faith that there's something much bigger than any problem that you're part of, regardless of appearances to the contrary, and you have faith that regardless what it seems like, everything is working out for the best, that might require physical changes in your life. Change is a part of life, so you're just relinquishing any attachment to outcome in that very real sense with a faith that everything is good, that good and love are the greatest, and that they actually are, in a way, running the show. So when you recognize that maybe the way that you're envisioning things might be locking a pattern in inadvertently by clinging to something, clinging to some feeling of it has to be this way. And so getting to a state of, you could call it acceptance, but really for me it feels like faith, just recognizing that there is something of so much pure goodness. You can call it God, you can call it divine source, call it oneness, that is so present right here, right now, and even in the situations that might seem untenable. And all that you need to do is relax and get to a place of letting go and acknowledging that you also are part of this goodness, this faith, and that no matter what happens, you will be part of love, and that you will be letting go of fear, and that you can acknowledge on your spiritual path that there is something helping to show the way as you keep asking how good can it get, leaving it open to interpretation, knowing that we humans sometimes think we're seeing the right thing, but there might be something better. And be prepared to be totally astonished at seeing just how good it can get. So until next time, this is Cynthia Sue Larson, and I'm wishing you all the best that life and love have to offer. Thank you so much. Take care.